is everything else. Yeah, this is everything else. Yeah.
Spin your life away. Spend it all away. Spin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Spin Balor on the left side over here.
I am now known as the Spin Doctor.
Spin Doctor. Spin Balor himself. Jamal, how are you doing today? This is
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Happiest of birthdays, kind sir.
Oh, thank you. Shut up, Siri. You don't get to wish me happy birthday.
You revolved 38 years around the sun.
Yeah. Who saw that coming, huh? Who saw that coming? 38 years ago now, I would have made it this far, huh? Hosting a wrestling show on a Thursday, or a Wednesday on my birthday. I didn't see it coming. 38 years ago, couldn't predict anything like this. So, for those who don't know, I'm Marcus the Grand Finale, joined by not one, not two, but all three faces of Jemal, who's repping all the sharpshooter merchandise right now, which is a cheap sale you can get storefront there. Birthday discount. It's the usual price for this merch. No discount. The usual price. But go in there. If you want to support the show, get some of the merch.
Get some of this merch, man. You got the blue, you got it in red, you got it in black, you got the fucking hoodie. Feel me? It's getting wintertime, it's getting cold. Get that shit.
Yeah. So let's get that ish. That day one ish stuff. I don't know if that shirt is visible on this or not, but the day one ish. Oh man, I wish I could offer Sami Zayn some of the sharpshooters merchandise and he could hug, us like he embraced Roman Reigns this week. And one of the funniest and best segments of the year. Absolutely amazing. But we have a lot to talk about this week. Number one, betrayal, backstabbing, unforeseen events, drama inside Bullet Club as Hikuleo has joined forces with his family.
Again. Like, what's wrong with this group? I love this group, but what the fuck, man? They can't keep nobody. Their retention rate is crazy.
Our turnover rate, the Bullet Club is going into the number. Our turnover rate is terrible. It's terrible. But it had to be seen coming, right? It had to. Tama Tonga will begin a title shot. I think it's October 8th or 9th or something like that. Sometime in October against Jay White. That's Hikuleo's brother. He has to pick a side anyway. It was already this rift. If I'm Jay White, I see it coming. I'm like, damn. It was only a matter of time. How about you? How do you feel about this betrayal?
Like you said, it made sense to me why, but to do it at all the times that he's doing it, it's making me believe more and more that they might pull the trigger on Tama Tonga becoming the IWGP heavyweight champion, which
you believe.
I really don't know. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but if it does, they're putting a lot of effort into making you believe that it actually will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, if it does happen, like, that'll be crazy, and it'll be I'll still be proud of Tama Tonga because, Bullet Club is for life. I don't care what he says. Like, the whole Bullet Club was his and not, Finn, him, Bad Luck Fale, and, it just makes sense. Carl Anderson, it doesn't matter where any of those four go, they are Bullet Club for life type shit. So
they're the originals. And for those who don't know, Tama Tonga's been in New Japan for a minute, a long time. Never has gotten a title shot before in his history, right? Am I is that correct?
Never won one. Never got. He faced the champions before, but never for the title. Or if he did face the champion, he would always lose or something like that. His breakout came from the G1 a couple of years ago, where he beat Okada clean, in the middle of the ring. He beat him clean. So, and that was in Bullet Club. So,
We'll see. They're giving him the current, like, the equivalent to the Drew McIntyre treatment at Clash, when it's like we're gonna throw all this, we're doing video package, we're gonna treat him with like he's the biggest star in the company and everything. And it seems like it could happen. I don't believe it's happening. I can't see Jay White losing to Tama Tonga, although it would shake up New Japan a lot. Like you would not know what's happening next if he were to win the IWGP Championship.
See, my whole thing is this: is like you have a similar situation going on with AEW right now with their world champion John Moxley. He's going to face somebody also in the Bullet Club, Juice Robinson, and
Rock hard, Juice Robinson.
Rock hard, Juice Robinson. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if Juice end up picking up a tainted victory or otherwise. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they pull the trigger on Juice, because they keep taking the title off of Moxley anyway. Like, why not one more time? But that's neither here nor there.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but it wouldn't shock me. Like the same way that it wouldn't shock me that they'll give the AEW title to Juice, is the same way that I don't think, or it wouldn't shock me if they would do the same for Tama Tonga with the IWGP.
In the Tama Tonga case, though, in that scenario, at least he has the history within the company, and people may kind of want it. He's kind of like, oh, you know what? He's OG Bullet Club. He's been loyal to this company for many years, hasn't went anywhere else. It just seemed like that was the case. Where in Juice Robinson and John Moxley, I just feel like we're back to John Moxley giving random title defenses and to nobody that's actually going to win. Like he's just no build up the story. It just seemed like that was a weekly basis during his interim title run, his previous run, not the first one, but the interim run, where it was just like everybody in the Forbidden Door gets a title shot, but no one believable is going to win. Just ain't beating no Moxley on TV tonight.
AEW has an interim problem, and they're gonna end up having an interim owner if they keep fucking around. Stuff like that. They're gonna be an interim owner. So,
the interim champion and the interim owner will talk on behalf of the interim champion again. What are we talking about? Oh, okay. But it's injuries are piling up over there, and whatever drama's going on over there as well. I don't even want to get into their shit because it's just drama. But overall, good shit from New Japan with storytelling and stuff. We also had Impact Wrestling Victory Road. Do you have anything you would like to highlight from that show?
So Victory Road, man. How about Steve Maclin and Moose and Sami Callihan for putting on?
Yeah, what the hell?
Fucking banger! Like, golly.
It's one of the better barbed wire matches I've seen. I'm still not into it like the 100%, but it was still one of the better barbed wire matches. I was shocked that Maclin won. Of all the people, I was shocked that Callahan or Moose didn't win.
I'm not shocked, right? You know why? You
don't get shocked.
Huh?
Why aren't you shocked?
Well, what do me and Steve Maclin have in common?
I'm gonna say military background and fans of professional wrestling.
We're both combat veteran Marines.
Yeah,
that's why. We know what
I didn't say which one. I knew you were Marine, but I didn't know what Maclin actually was. I was like, I don't know what he actually was. For all I know, he could have been in the Navy. But
combat Marines. That's what we was.
So he survives his barbed wire death match thing, and that should put him in line for the title contention or something. I don't honestly know where to go next with these three people at the end of the storyline, because Moose and Sami Callihan probably still has beef. Maclin,
Moose and Sami Callihan is at this point where they have the Tanahashi Okada, the Tetsuya Naito Okada, like just put them in a match and they're just gonna fucking produce some type of magic. Shout out to Sami Callihan for whipping out the Cactus Jack.
Yeah, it was a full look. I thought he had a Cactus shirt on, but it was his own shirt, but with in the Cactus Jack format, and I was like, oh,
it makes me want to get that shirt.
Yeah, it makes me want to get the Cactus Jack shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't need the shirt. I always say I should probably get a Cactus Jack shirt. I like that shirt. It's one of the dopest shirts ever made, but I've never owned it. That's one to get. But seeing Sami Callihan shirt and the thing, I was like, that's a good homage. to Mick Foley.
So aside from that match, what was your favorite match on the Victory Road? The Victory Road card.
Well, I enjoyed I guess the opener with Delirious and Speedball, but I also enjoyed Jordan Grace versus Mike Max the Impeller. I almost said Mike Max the Impeller. That was really good. Power match.
It
Big
seems
lady man.
it
I don't
seems to
even know how to say
me
it the other way.
it seems to me that Max the Impaler has been putting on bangers all month.
Yeah.
Every match that she's
Somebody
been
threw a
in
car.
that's been televised has been like fantastic. Like, you know, the match that she had with Camille for the NWA Women's Championship. Anytime that she's on Power or Empower, she be doing fucking like destroying motherfuckers. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, now she's on Impact doing the damn thing with Jordan Grace. And Jordan Grace is not an easy cover at all or nothing like
No.
that. Max is not either. So, you know, she's doing the damn thing.
Yeah, it was a really good match, and you got to show a lot of power spots. Max is filled in that awesome calm spot of like just the most dominant big woman in the game who just goes out there and you be like, damn, what are we gonna do with that? And it's not even just size and strength. There's some athleticism in there as well, where you go like, damn, you know, she's gonna actually move. She can move and everything going at. So it was a good match. A lot of back bumps that I was like, oh, that made me scream. With I think there was a slam to Grace. I forgot what she landed on. It was either the guardrail or the hard part of the ring.
It
But
was the guardrail, I think, and then it just
I
it
was like,
hurt my
oh,
back. It hurt my back.
yeah. I think it was several of those, and I just went, oh, my back. Oh, this hurts my back. Stop doing this to your back. You're young, Jordan. Don't do it. Oh, God. But that would probably be my favorite two matches of the night. I enjoyed the I don't know more versus with against Josh Alexander. I don't even know what the other teams are. Heath and all that. That was also really good as well. So Victory Road was a pretty decent show overall.
Well, Victory Road is obviously the build up for Bound for Glory, and we know that Bound for Glory is coming up soon, October 7th. They're going to be in Albany, I believe. Yep.
Yeah,
It's either Rochester or Albany. They're going to be upstate. The match that I'm looking forward to the most when it pertains to Bound for Glory, I do want to see Masha Slamovich, New York's own Masha Slamovich, versus Jordan Grace for this title. I want to see it happen. I want to see Masha get her just to.
Yeah.
It'll be great to see her as Impact champion.
So do you have her winning? Do you have Slamovich winning?
Yeah, I haven't been this excited since Tasha Steelz won the Impact Championship because she's also New York homegrown, independent circuit and everything of that nature too.
So when she loses to Jordan Grace, I'm joking.
If she loses, I know that the match is going to be fire anyway, and that's the match that everybody has to beat because Masha's definitely going to bring it.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a really good match. Also, who pinned Josh Alexander? Why am I blanking out? Was it Eddie Edwards?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards.
Josh Alexander is going to wrestle for the Impact World Championship.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a solid main event. Am I 100% buy it? No, because I can see Eddie Edwards beating Josh Alexander, but I don't honestly don't want it at all. But, you know, we'll see.
If they do that, if they in fact do that, then Honor No More has to be featured in literally all the title matches and then take them all.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they will have, yeah, definitely.
Take the tag titles, take the women's title, but they can't take the women's title because, you know, Maria's not in that fucking Masha fucking, you know, whatever match. But it's they would have to literally just try to take all the titles or be in control if they want to be in control. I want to see a wrestling company actually pull the trigger on a group and fucking have them dominate like Evolution or the Four Horsemen. Like, and I
wait. Oh, go ahead.
And I want it to be a lengthy run. The Bloodline is the closest thing that we have.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, there is the Bloodline who has all the belts.
But until Solo Sequoia fucking wins the Intercontinental Championship or the U.S. title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but do you really have him beating either Bobby or Gunther right now? I don't have that.
Maybe Bobby, like, to build him up, but like
He better go for that 24/7 title.
Gunther.
Better get that off Dana Brooke. The impossible title to get off Dana Brooke. You better work on that. Just carry that around. Oh, I could also see Sammy carrying that belt as well.
Son, imagine Sami Zayn with the 24/7 championship talking about, see, Roman, I did it. Like,
I got a title. And it's just Solo just laying people out for him. Just like, damn, I'm getting beat up. Solo made the save. I'll be off for that 100%.
that'll make that title mean something.
Yeah. But, I think it's abolished though at this point. I know they're using it on house shows and stuff, but it's kind of abolished. They don't show up on TV at all. What else? So that was Impact. Let's go into House of Glory, which I thought was the best show of the weekend. House of Glory Genesis just did the damn thing because you had Penta versus Low-Ki, which was a banger. And I'm not gonna even say how happy I am with this match. Even with Low-Ki taking the Canadian Destroyer to the outside, not come back in. I'm just happy that they sold the Canadian Destroyer, that it did not just be another spot. That was an amazing spot, ended the match, and I was like, damn, that's nice.
I have a hot take right now on the Canadian Destroyer. And people are gonna take it for what it is, but it is what it is. If you're not Canadian, please take that shit away from your arsenal. That's
what?
It. I want only Canadians doing Canadian Destroyers. That's it.
That's like taking the sharpshooter away or Scorpion Deathlock away.
I'm taking it away from Penta. I'm taking it away from everybody else that's doing flipping fucking power drivers and stuff like that. Petey Williams was the first image that I've ever seen fucking do the Canadian Destroyer. Now everybody's doing the Destroyer. No, it's the Canadian Destroyer. If you're not Canadian and you can't fucking do it, then don't do it. Make it rare again.
I just want it to be a finisher again. Like, it's too good of a move to just be a regular move. I don't care who does it. I just want it to be
a finish matches. Like it. Yeah. It's a move that should finish matches.
Yeah, it's treated now like a DDT or something, or which was a finishing move itself.
DDT was the finish.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's treated like a DDT in which it was a finish. It's a cool finish, and it's been bastardized, and now everybody does it. Super kick as well. It's ridiculous.
I blame the Young Bucks.
Many believes that's like saying if you're not Italian, you can't eat pasta or pizza. No, it's a principle of that move should be sacred. I'm just saying that move should be sacred. Everybody's just doing it, and it's just ridiculous. I hate it. I hate just seeing it during the match and people kick out, or they don't even, or the other person just gets up and super kicks the other person without selling. At least sell the damn move. This is the first time in a while.
Yeah, I've seen some weird sells on that move. Ray Phoenix, I'm looking at you. Any Mexican wrestler, I'm looking at you. Fucking, you take the move, you do the waggle waggle, and then you fucking do like a super kick or a fucking enziguri or fucking some shit out of that move. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. Sell the Canadian Destroyer. What else? The next match, the Briscoes versus the Dark Order reunited. I mean, Stu Grayson and Evil Uno.
Evil Uno.
Right, I don't know if they were officially known as the Dark Order or just Evil Uno and Stu, but whatever. I don't know who owns the rights to that, but really good tag match. After the match, main event comes out, was like, yo, Briscoes, can we get that title shot? And the Briscoes like, nah, we beat you like 8 times already. So,
yeah, beat them twice, back to back.
Yeah, clean. Get out of here. But this was another really good match that was just back to back. This was from Penta and then went straight to this one. And I was like, this is really good.
Technically, they beat them only one time because, Private Party put themselves in position for the gold, which they deserve it too. But at the same time, it's like give them that one more one-on-one. Give the run back for the one-on-one.
Yeah. So, and then the main event of the evening, ladder match, Charles Mason versus Cash Flow Ken Broadway
Cash.
for the crown jewel title. Has
Talking
nothing to do with
cash.
Saudi Arabia.
Yo, hey, run that shit. Got them dollars. Hey, hey. If it don't make dollars and it don't make sense, and if it don't got dollars and it don't make sense, and if it don't got dollars and it don't make sense, and if it don't got dollars.
You got really hyped for that one. You made me do the full intro. So Old Money wins again. The fact that he has bought the House of Glory PD, or not the PD, Detective James, and he cost him the match. But this match was a lot of fun, a lot of good psychology, a good physical match of them going all through ladders and fighting each other. It looked like really both competitors really wanted to win, and they had a personal grudge. They did have I guess a botch with the handcuffs where he was handcuffed and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm free." And he was
Yo.
like, I died laughing, going like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened here? How do you get out? How did the handcuff just fall off and you had to re-put them on? Oh, he escaped. No, he didn't. Those handcuffs, they were cheap, Lizzie. I bought those handcuffs at liquor stores when I played cops and robbers as a kid. I know how they operate."
Tough. And then the fact that, Cashflow opened up Charles Mason. Once Charles Mason tasted his own blood, he just went full psycho mode and just started going ham.
Yep. Just a really good match. A lot of drama in it. And just overall, a really good show. I enjoyed House of Glory this week, or this weekend. It was a fantastic show. Probably the best show of the week I've seen in wrestling, just with in-ring matches and just fun. Overall fun.
Oh yeah, Violet also won the women's title.
Oh, Ultraviolet. Yep, Ultraviolet won the women's title.
She's coming off of that Matt Travis Memorial win, so then for her to be a homegrown House of Glory star, to be the House of Glory champion, women's champion, it's great to see. It was really good to see.
Yep. And then you can talk about Grim Reaper if you want.
My son Grim Reaper is that dude, son. If you don't know about Grim Reaper, you guys gotta watch GCW and you gotta watch House of Glory, because this man Grim Reaper is like that.
I'm just waiting for Tony to bring him to TNT and just start smoking weed on the middle of the show. And I'll be like, damn, that's the end of Dynamite right there. I told you went too far. It's one thing to have fucking Danhausen and a piece of dude or a hook or whatever, but Grim Reaper will be another step and level of like, oh damn, you do whatever the hell you want on this show. But
they had Nick Gage with the pizza slicer, so I don't know. They can do a lot. they can do a lot.
Domino's was so pissed. How are you gonna do the pizza cut and slice right before I spot? That's not what a pizza cut is for. That's not what a pizza cut is for.
Yo, that shit. Speaking of Nick Gage, him and Jon Moxley is supposed to fight each other for a career versus title match. I don't know when that's gonna be.
Yeah, but retire Nick. I'm rooting for the retirement of Nick Gage. But they're gonna fight some death match. It's probably gonna end there. Like he is in his, what is he, like close to 50, right? It's gotta be 50.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a brutal one because Nick Gage is gonna literally be fighting for his fucking life over here.
Fighting for my fucking life. I honestly don't even know when that's happening. It's been advertised for a bit, but I honestly don't know when that match actually happens. And shout out to Jon Moxley for not going on vacation.
I gotta speak to my boy Mittens on that because he's in GCW and stuff like that. So I gotta speak to him.
But Jon Moxley, the man who's just carrying every company apparently. Oh, this is bad. Like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go on vacation. CM Punk decides to eat cupcakes and keep those hissy fit about the Bucks and everything. I guess I'm in charge. I take over and do this. Oh, GCW needs a check. Oh, I do that. Renee, sorry about the vacation. I'm sorry about the vacation, but nah.
Nah, you're gonna take this vacation to Japan with me. I gotta go do this Royal Quest out of nowhere. I'm gonna make a surprise appearance. Royal Quest. We going to England.
I would be surprised if he gets a match at Wrestle Kingdom versus anybody. Just in general.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see if they're gonna do that AEW crossover and stuff like that. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
But that's pretty much it. Oh, the last thing, NWA title picture has changed. It's now going to be at Hard Times a triple threat match. Trevor Murdoch, Matt Cardona, and Tyrus are fighting for the title. Tyrus giving up his television title, the most prestigious title in all wrestling, because it's seen by over 3 million people a week on Fox News. He gave it up because he realized there's only one title in wrestling, and that's the 10 pounds of gold. Sweet Charlotte. He's turned it in, and he's going to get his title shot. And I honestly think he's going to win. I think he's going to win the belt.
If you guys have not watched, it's on YouTube right now. Tyrus's speech pertaining to the NWA Television Championship. I suggest that you should watch it because like it really got me. Number one, I was already invested in the match because it gave me the Matt Cardona getting his shot at the belt back, but also with the addition of Tyrus being added to the match, the speech that he gave giving up the belt that Dusty helped make, and he's literally a Dusty guy from back in the NXT days. So like it really is a thing for him to try to win that belt, especially because of the lineage that it holds. I said the same thing for Trevor Murdoch when he was on his first title run or his first go around. Being that Harley Race was Trevor Murdoch's mentor, but a Dusty mentor is kind of like the same thing. This might be the year of Dusty's kids. Let's just say that.
You may sound like Connor's Cure or something. Dusty Skins. Oh shit.
It's the year of Dusty's kids.
Yeah, but hopefully it was a really good promo. Is it as good as anything Jay Wright does? No, but it was very serious. It was straight to the point. It was very old school wrestling. It had emotion into it. You were like, oh, maybe I should root for this guy. I'm still rooting for Cardona. I think he's the best thing for the NWA right now. Even though Tyrus winning the belt seems like the better.
We're both in agreement that even though Trevor Murdoch has been holding it down for being the world champion, Cardona or Tyrus would be the better choice. We're both in agreement on that.
Yeah. Sorry, Murdoch. You done. Your days are numbered.
I mean, he's got
hard times. It begins today.
He's 2 times the world champion. Like nobody can take that away from him.
I mean, Matt Cardona and Tyrus kids. Take it away and we forget all about him.
When I say it,
Philly champion. He was a Philly champion because Matt Cardona got hurt.
But the fact of the matter is that he was still champion. This is the same effect that goes for a JBL, a Ron Simmons, a David Arquette, a fucking it's just anybody that shouldn't have been world champion that was world champion.
Yeah. So that's the NWA and all their drama going on. I mean, I guess you got other stuff with Bully Ray and Knox and Cardona family. It's just every storyline involves basically the Cardonas, and you have the tournament for the national title going on as well.
What? I like Cylon losing.
I got Cylon losing. I got him losing to Dak Draper. I got Dak Draper with the upset of the tournament, winning all the way.
Oh, son, I forgot about Dak Draper, son. He was in Ring of Honor doing big boy things, and now he's in Ring of Honor. I mean, National Wrestling Alliance now. It's funny that I'm seeing a lot of Ring of Honor guys like spreading away from either going to Impact or NWA and stuff like that. So,
is that your washing machine?
Yeah, it's not mine. It's the landlord's. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Had to shut it down. I shut it down. Okay.
It has been shut down officially. The landlord's washing machine. But what were we talking? Oh, with Dak Draper and these Ring of Honor guys just going everywhere. Tony didn't pick him up. It's basically what happened. It seemed like he was like, I got Ring of Honor. I still don't know what the Ring of Honor roster will look like when if he does get a TV deal. It just seems like it'd just be AEW Dark, right? At this point,
we will not know until Ring of Honor gets a TV deal, and it's in jeopardy of not even happening because of this AEW scrum nonsense and whatever not.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like look at another Ring of Honor guy that is elsewhere, like Bobby Fish, for example. He's on Impact.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
So
didn't bring that up. I put him on the fucking thumbnail and forgot to bring up Bobby Fischer showed up in Impact. He showed up in Impact. Is he gonna make that much of an impact? Probably not. But
the motherfucker old, but
yeah.
being that he is a New Yorker like myself, then I put my faith in my New York peoples. Mandy Rose doing the damn thing. Homicide doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
So also, it was reported that Tony Khan had no plan to do anything at Ring of Honor when he originally bought it. It seemed like that. It seemed like a flex.
He was buying what Tony Khan did was buy the hype. He bought the hype with Ring of Honor, and he brought the hype with Ring of Honor for the Ring of Honor fans that did not want nothing to do with AEW to bring them to AEW. Oh,
Do you think that was real?
Guys.
Do you think that's a real thing? Ring of Honor fans that wanted nothing to do with AEW?
Yes,
I feel like they're one and the same.
No, because so a lot of the people in Ring of Honor or the core Ring of Honor fan was looking for wrestling that was actual wrestling. The only wrestling company that is doing that right now is basically MLW. And MLW is a hybrid of what ECW television was, mixed a little bit mixed with the sport of just like a sports station mixed with what the National Wrestling Alliance is doing. Some old school, old fashioned, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
It's about the matches, not the drama.
You know, it's about the match. It's not about like fucking boom, boom, boom. It's like, let's get these two people that's been killing everybody and then fight together. So that's what I think. MLW is scratching that Ring of Honor core fan itch if they want to, be serious about it. And it also has aspects of Lucha Underground as well because of the whole Contra thing and that Cueto's there and all this other nonsense. So
yeah. All right. So here's the big question: with all these wrestling promotions, I know you compared it to Ring of Honor, WWE, AEW. Who's number one right now? Who's your number one? Including New Japan and everything else. Who's number one right now?
No question.
Booking wise, balance wise, women's division, men's division, tag division. Who you guys your number one?
No question. WWE is still at the top. It's at the top. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know the New Japan is not going to be New Japan is my number 4 right now.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah, and the reason why they're number 4 is because they don't have a women's division, but due to the crossover with Stardom, they might fall back up into that place because then you can have a division of everything put together type stuff. So until that happens for New Japan, until they get rid of the misogynistic, I don't have fucking shit for women type deal, then they're gonna be at my number 4. Number 3 for me is AEW. Number 2 is Impact, and number 1 is WWE.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The only reason why Impact is not number 1 right now for me is because they are not as massive or big. They don't have people across the world looking at them. I mean, they do, but
they don't.
Exactly, not to the aspect of how WWE has it. So.
Yeah, I don't think there's not a rabid Impact fan. I don't think that's out there that jump in. No, I'm talking about that would jump into an argument talking about who's better, AEW, WWE. They would be like, I'm gonna play Impact. They're gonna fight
Impact for life.
Impact for life. Impact for life.
I was there when it was N.W.A. TNA. I was there.
But
Wang Yang was nobody, and I made.
I made him a somebody.
He was a dancing Elvis.
I made him a star.
I was there when AJ had short hair.
I was there before Sharkboy became Steve Austin.
I was there when Christopher Daniels was Curry Man.
I was there with the bromance with Jesse Goddard.
I was there when R-Truth was the world champion, damn it.
I was there when he was fighting Ken Shamrock for that championship. So you can go into all
I
those
was
days.
there when Rhino showed up was a big deal.
I was there when Rhino fought a Monsters Ball match earlier tonight, and then ended up winning the N.W.A title the same night. I was there. Shout out to
I
Rhino
was
for
there
that.
when Impact went to fucking Spike TV and it came on television and the Ultimate Fighter was going on at the same time. I was there for that.
Oh, that cross promotion with Rampage Jackson was out there, and who else
With
was the
Tito
other one?
Ortiz too.
Tito Ortiz, yeah,
there.
Tito. Pac-Man Jones. I was there with Pac-Man Jones.
He's back. Yay, Mr.
Pac-Man
Pac-Man
Jones.
Jones. He's back, Mr. Pac-Man Jones. Remember the KM, the Voodoo Kin Mafia? I was there.
Man, he goes back to WWE when I was there with Kid Shamrock fought the Nation. We were all there. It was a long ass year. It's still
man.
going.
I was there when Jay Lethal was being the Black Machismo. Damn it.
I was there when Jay Lethal was just known as Jay Lethal and wearing green tights. And then throw out a banger with Samoa Joe. Be like, oh, what's this guy?
I was there when Samoa Joe was undefeated, man.
Oh yeah.
Nobody was beating that guy.
Those were the days.
Perk
Impact
Angle,
was number 2.
man. Perk Angle.
That era. All the drama involving that. I was there when he was dating Raka Khan. But Impact is a solid number 3. I believe it rises, but then doesn't get to notoriety and appreciation.
Impact is
I feel
number
like
2.
they do a lot of stuff that is right on that show, but it doesn't get the credit that a WWE AEW does because it's on a smaller scale. But they do a lot of right stuff with storylines. It moves smoothly. You have solid matches here and there. The characters take everything kind of serious. There aren't really many just random jokes or anything. I mean, every now and then you get some Johnny Swinger shit and something, but for the most part, it's a
in itself. Yeah. And that's a shame to say because I actually like Zicky Dice, outlandish Zicky Dice, but you know,
I liked him in N.W.A. He showed up in N.W.A. But that is it. That will conclude the show for this week. Tune in 2 weeks where we return and we cover everything we missed in that past 2 weeks, which will probably be some New Japan, see if Tama Tonga won the title or not. What else is after that time?
Probably the 5-star GP will be done, the Stardom joint. So we'll see who's the new queen of the 5-star GP.
Yep. And it'll basically be my first dabble into the Stardom verse. I mean, I've seen a little bit here and there, but I'm going to get deep into it. I'm going to watch some matches in this tournament, pick and choose, maybe just of the winner to see what's going on.
Well, first you have to pick a faction that you rock with.
Damn it! It's always a faction. I just can't just enjoy it. I gotta pick a side.
In Japan, you're damn right. There's always a faction. You know, Pro Wrestling Noah got them. I got them. It's all good.
I just want to watch wrestling, and I don't want to have to pick a side. Oh, damn, I have to be on this faction over this faction. Why can't we all get along? Why can't the Bloods and Crips just shake hands and put their rags together, and we can just walk down the street hand in hand?
Can you tell me why the Judgment Day are part of the Baller Gang and GC?
I don't know. I don't know why they have purple rags. That shit makes me laugh all the time.
Bella is killing me, bro. He's part of the Ballers Loads.
Yeah, they're right. I remember when he tied it over his head. He looked like Prince. I mean, he is Prince, damn it. He is the Prince. But he tied that fucking purple bandana on like he was Prince.
Bro.
I don't understand it, but you know what? They got their colors together. Yeah, it's baller territory. What? Grove Street.
Oh, man. Ridiculous.
Good times. But yeah, that's everything. Find out next week when we find out who the true leader of the Judgment Day really is. Because every time I look at him, I go like, nah, that's the leader. That's the leader. I don't think there's a leader. Everybody but Dominic. We all know Dominic is not the leader.
Anyone but you, Dom. Anyone but you.
All right. But that concludes the show. Anything? Find Jemal on the Mid Card Mess podcast. I'm sure there'll be a new one coming out eventually this week. There's the link right there, or the link is below, and you got the logo here. It's easy to find on SoundCloud. Just first 3 faces of Jemal. It's really simple. If you just Google it, you can probably find it as well. I mean, nothing's hard to find at all. And then tune on this channel where I'm apparently here all week. We're at the Untitled Mania Market Show. I think I'm on the Raw's Retro this week. The Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast Saturday. I don't know if Eric's going to release another episode of The Shoot Sunday. I don't know.
I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying that. Eric, if you're listening, keep up the good work, bro. I really enjoyed that. You convinced me to get a fucking Steam Deck.
No, don't let him sell your shit. He's been dreaming to be a QVC host for years, and now he's doing it on our channel with Steam Deck. But no, he really sold it on that. Those have been good episodes. But I'd like to thank Eric for no longer making this show the lowest watched show on the channel. Take that, sucker, with your last few episodes.
You just had to do it. Look, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, so they gotta let it rock.
Yeah. Tune into this episode of ETU. I'm going like, oh God, Eric released another shoot. We can't beat it. Oh no. Oh no. No, Manny, it's not. It's not. I'm going to delete that video if it goes higher. We all lose. We all lose. It's a nuclear explosion. But yeah, see you guys later. Tune in to all the content we have. Buy merchandise. Like and subscribe. Blah, da, 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 da. Deuces. I guess we spin. I don't know. How do we end the show? Do we spin? We spin the other way? Yep. Spin Balor, everybody. Spin Balor. He just goes in circles around and around and around and go. Where he goes, no one knows. All right. Goodbye, everybody. That was a good workout of spinning.